Hello, I'm Helen Goodwin. I'm an artist and I work at Fabrica Gallery running the Chomp programme. We've got a very exciting exhibition that's opening between the 30th of July and the 13th of September called A Simple Act of Wonder by Walter and Zoniel. It's so exciting. They very much like to use colour and celebration, and they've been working outside of the centre of Brighton in Morscombe and Bevendine and Fabrica Gallery, and they love the idea of connecting the two together, people and place, colour and celebration. And in the gallery, something I think that encapsulates that catches that they noticed are the beautiful old stained glass windows. So I thought, that'd be a really good idea to work with. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how you can make your own window using lots of colour and your own ideas. I'll show you some shapes that you can make, but you come up with your own ideas, that'd be really good. Okay, so what you'll need, so you're going to end up with something like that, but it'll be your idea, your shapes, but lots of colour. And when you hang it up in a window, all the colour will shine through. The light will shine through that'll make the colour really bright. Okay, so what you'll need is a piece of plastic acetate, it's called. So you can see that's transparent. And what I've done is I've put cut pieces of black card to put around the edges to make a frame. And then I've cut out lots of different shapes. I've got circles, and I've got wibbly wobbly lines, straight lines, and I'm going to show you actually how to cut a circle out so you get that in the centre, because it'd be quite difficult to put your scissors in the middle to cut that out. Piece of black card, if you use a pencil, I don't know if that's going to pick up on the camera, but if you use a pencil to just draw half the circle, so just half the circle, then fold it over like that, whoop, and then cut that out. And then cut out the middle. You have, I think this is going to be a bit more oblongy. Ah, that's a nice kind of oblong. It looks a bit like an O or a zero. Maybe the middle of your name. It's in my name. Okay, so you've got the circle. You can do the same with squares, oblongs, triangles, all kinds to make shapes. And what you do is you stick them on the plastic any way you like. You make your own picture. I'm going to show you how to make your own glue. You can use a spoonful of flour, but do make sure it's okay to use the flour. Do check with an adult. A drop of water, and then you just mix it to a paste like that. That's if you haven't got other glue. If you've got a Pritt stick or PVA, that's quite good to use. So I'm going to use a Pritt stick for this. And sometimes your Pritt stick might get a little bit dry. It's quite useful to just dab it in the water like that. It makes it much easier to go on to the thing that you're sticking. So I'm going to just stick this on the plastic. Stick the circle on. Where shall I put that? There. And maybe, actually I'm just going to leave it like that. Just nice and simple. This is the important bit. What you have to do then is turn it over. You stick the coloured paper on the back side. So I've got all this tissue paper that I've already cut up, and then you can just cover it with glue. Just cover the back with glue. And then stick your paper on. You might choose to stick it in very particular ways. You might want one colour in one area, another colour in another, or you might want to just mix and match. And it doesn't matter if it layers, if it gets one piece layers over another one, that's fine. And when you finish that with some water, oh, I've got some water over here. So when you've stuck all your tissue, if you imagine I'm going to stick that all over the whole piece. So when it's stuck down, you get some water and just make sure that it's nice and smooth. That makes it much clearer. It makes sure that the paper doesn't start to kind of peel off. I need to put some glue under there. A bit of glue under there. A bit of glue under there. So if you imagine I'm going to cover this with all the tissue paper, like I have on this one. And then when you turn it over, you have your picture. So when I turn that one over, it's not finished, but you can see you've got the colour behind. So what would be great is that you come up with your own ideas, or I forgot to say, if you haven't got any plastic, actually I've got some brown paper here, baking paper. You can see it's quite transparent. This is quite good to use as well. Or other kind of very thin paper, that will be fine to use. And then when you've finished with it, when you've finished your piece, you can put it up in the window. So you have your own window in a window. Enjoy making it, and we love to see what you make. So if you're able to send in to Fabrica Gallery, check on Fabrica Gallery's website and send in your pictures. We'd love to see what you make. Thanks very much. Bye bye.